Hey, hello. Hey. Okay, I'm muted now, I assume. Hello. Huh? Did you expect this? Uh-huh. Did you expect this? No, right? Yeah, of course you didn't. Yeah. As any debut should. Hey, this is not an official debut. This is let's say a test because this was actually sent by a fan. Like it was free. Like someone literally just gave this to me over email. And their description is their at is on the description. So huge thanks to them. Actually banger shit. This was the one if you were following my Twitter earlier, then you know that I was playing around with something like this. Yep. Hey, I'm not a VTuber just yet, okay, chat? I'm not a VTuber just yet. But I did pull out the fucking monkey just for the lols and for the gags. Is there a Discord? There is not a Discord. Yes. Could use better mouth tracking, but dope. Mouth tracking seems fine, I think. Yeah, I think mouth tracking is fine. It's just that whenever I talk a little too fast, it gets like it gets out of comp. Yeah, it kind of gets weird. Yeah, this counts. You're a real VTuber now, and I would not say so, but okay. So, how's everybody? Kind of weird now, huh? Oh, by the way, thanks for the super chat, Ahmed Baumos Von. Do you know Pecora's monkey is still alive? Yes, I do. Yes, it's a start. Exactly. It is a start. So, woo fucking woo, baby. Woo fucking woo. Eventually, well, hopefully, eventually, I'm going to get a actual model that's like, like, not exactly an Usagi, but similar enough. I kind of want to retain my mascot image. You're a VTuber now. You became what you covered for so long. Hey, Professor Keen, I would not. I would rather not have that branding just yet. Just yet. So, yes, thank you. So again, thank you to Redium. Again, their link is in the description. Well, not their Twitter at is in the description. So yes. Um, the other piece of news that we're yet to cover is what's going on right now. A lot of things are going on right now. And notably, okay, here's where it began. Here is where it began. So it began with this. It began with this image. So this was from a random account that okay, so here's some context, chat. A couple while ago, there was like an artist in the like Filipino artist, I think, that got like, all campy wampus. She got harassed because she was selling Niji Sanji stuff. And in response to that, literally every single Niji Sanji member, well, not, I don't know if it was every single Niji Sanji member, but a lot of them were like, I support fan artists. Fan artists, you're the best. You literally are the reason why we're still here and why our presence is well known and all that kind of shit. And then a lot of them, someone posted this, and Victoria Brightshield absolutely eviscerated him. And this was cool initially, because after that, a lot of other talents started pushing on. So we got KHYO over here saying somewhere along the lines of, Victoria Brightshield is now my new Niji Oshi, and then a lot of people accuse him of switching sides. And then we had the other thing, the other drama, where Uki Violeta... Oh wait, wrong link. Hold on. Yeah, it was Uki Violeta who replied to someone on Twitter and said this one. Boom. Yeah. This is the full thing. Thank you, artists. Know that you're amazing. Blah blah blah. And this fucking guy, random guy over here literally said this. What do you think about the straight white man? Remind us of your opinion about straight white men. Please, Mr. Positivity and Love Spreader. And then he actually fell for the bait. I don't know if he was intentionally falling for the bait or if this was like I don't know what he was trying to pull, but suffice to say the bro did not cook. He said they're just as irresponsible and selfish as your response. And then oh my god, he got. So this had an interesting like reaction because the fan base was essentially divided about this. A lot of Uki's fans were all like, hahaha, Uki, my Oshida, here's a mega based, all that kind of stuff. Because this is the first time I've heard of this, by the way. Well, not really. I thought a lot of people were memeing, but apparently it's serious. Apparently, to a lot of people, being racist, being racist to white people is okay. Like that doesn't constitute as racism. But the other side is saying that all forms of discrimination, regardless of what race it is racism. As long as the discrimination or the prejudice is based on a race or on a skin color or even a gender or sexuality, because this troll specifically said straight white men. So it's not just white men, it's straight white men. So, you know, oof. That's a mega oof right there. Mika's Fries, thanks for the super chat. This comment is baseless, but I saw a comment explaining them using the Wayback Machine or something on the VV account and claiming back empty. Yeah, I've also said that, Mika's Fries. I also saw that where the guy that commented on it, on this one apparently, this guy was apparently like empty. There was no activity from it until they decided to drop this. So a lot of people are speculating that this was just a psyop from NIJI Sanji EN. And you know what? While I do not want to believe that, I can see that happening. I can genuinely see management actually make a fake account just so the talents can fuck them over. I'm not saying I believe it, but it's believable. You know? Anyway, back to the Uki stuff. This is what happened. So this was very divisive, very I guess the right term there is controversial. Again, because a lot of people agreed with this. Now, me personally, that makes me interesting, chat. I don't have an opinion on that, by the way. I don't know if it's actually racist or not racist. Me personally, I never really understood. Well, not okay. It's not that I understood the concept of racism. It's more like I don't really care if something is racism or not. So I don't know if I agree or disagree with it because I don't have an opinion yet. I didn't really think about it that much. Me personally, I've always viewed things as if it involves a certain race, then shouldn't that be racism? But then some other people were talking about, well, white people aren't oppressed, but still, it's like okay, well, so technically, chat, I'm not the guy that you should be approaching for an opinion on this. But that's kind of interesting because it's like, okay, so if according to that logic, if it's okay to be racist to someone that has no background or no history of being or of being like what's the term called there? If I'm doing it to a person that has no history of being oppressed, then doesn't that mean that basically any other race that is higher or is treated better or has a higher privilege than the race you're currently at is not racist? Basically what I mean is that if I can be racist to white people, then I can be racist towards the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Koreans. Because we Filipinos, the brown race, is actually the ones that suffer a lot of discrimination and racism from those people, from the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Koreans. So does that allow me to be racist towards those people? Again, according to the logic of the people that defend this. No? I just my technically, chat, I'm just saying is that I don't get the logic of like I feel like okay, here's my opinion, okay? I'm not gonna let's say this is not my definitive opinion, but here's my thought process right now. I think if it involves a race and you're being like mean to someone based off of their race alone, like their race and their sexuality and their gender is solely the reason of your discrimination and your prejudice, then to me that's racism. Doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Filipino, if you're whatever. That's racism to me. Because again, if we take this logic into consideration, then I'm allowed to be racist towards Uki. So, Tihi? The argument is you can't be racist against white people because they hold all the power, aka systematic racism. It's a way people excuse racism without being labeled. I see. Nice model, dude. Oh, thank you, Doomslayer. Again, the Doomslayer Dragon. The person that made this is in the description, so go check them out. Question, Greg D, thanks for the super chat. Nusagi question, do you think Elira and Vox are being punished and shadow banned right now? Because Ike is back and they coming back. No, I think Ike and Elira is being like bombarded right now by their own fan base, so they don't want to stream yet. Ike hasn't really caught that much flack because Ike didn't really participate in the whole 3 stuff thing. Racism works both ways. I will never understand the sit about being racist against white people is not racism. Yeah, I don't get it either. Again, unless someone actually tells me why that's not racist, I think this is going to be my opinion going forward. But anyway, enough about that. You have your own opinion. I don't really care. I don't really care about your opinion, okay? You can agree with this, you can't agree with this, I don't care. Because what's more important is the background that a lot of people have been doing on Uki ever since. Because in 4chan, in the NIJI Sanji subreddit, in a lot of other places, in Twitter too, a lot of people have been compiling about instances where Uki has been turbo racist or let's say, turbo prejudiced against straight white men. Like, this guy really, really hates straight white men for some reason. And the best one, the one that I saw earlier was this super cut of from Kershaw. So yeah.
Who does walk and run in the summer? It's so hot. I mean, no one does. I guess.
Person from each team, join me over
White
here.
people.
Yeah.
Let's go, Rainbow Endo. Oh boy.
He's sweet. Yeah, he is. Haha.
For a white man?
Surprise, white man does the bare minimum.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch all of this, but basically it's an entire compilation of Uki being basically...
Join this call.
Oh wow.
show you.
Time. Show me your fangs too.
Fine,
Why did I even join this call?
Guys have literally $0.
Fucking.
Oh.
It's because the hosts are 2 white
Okay.
people.
Yep. So basically, chat, I don't need to play the whole clip. It's a 5-minute compilation. Basically, it's him being really, really salty and very, like, somehow offended by the presence of the fact that white straight men exist. So, Thank you, Shane Armstrong. Oppression has nothing to do with racism. Stitches covered it in his Power plus Privilege equals racism vid. It's all hokey academic nonsense made to excuse behaviors in the US. I see. Thank you, Doomslayer Dragon again. White on person of color racism has a judiciarial and systematic backing behind it, so it tends to have a worse consequence. But race-based prejudice is bad either way. Yeah, that's my definition of racism personally. If it's prejudice against a specific sexuality or race or whatever, that's sexism, that's racism, that's all sorts of isms. Wait, you have become a VTuber, I guess, but teehee, I guess. So yeah, a lot of, again, chat, regardless of what you think about this drama, of this whole thing about Uki's like response to this shit, it's weird. It's turbo weird because everybody seems to be following in Victoria Brightshield's shoes right now. Everybody wants to catch this same lightning in a bottle race. Oh, not this one yet. Everybody wanted to catch this whole fucking lightning in a bottle stuff. This was hella base, by the way. I've been telling you guys since forever. Fucking Victoria Brightshield, epic. I love her, but not everybody can be her. You know, you're not. Yeah. So to me, it kind of seems like they just are either extremely salty or they've been pushed to the brink. Like they've developed an us against the world mentality. And in my opinion, that's kind of sad because it's like not sad in a like condescending kind of way, sad as in oh my god. You guys are like leaving behind your professionalism. Your guys are responding to trolls. It's like, man, what's going on, man? It's like okay, this is an interesting PR campaign that we're doing here. It's interesting PR decisions. Imagine if, for example, Alban made jokes like this about black people or gay people, Uki would 190% hate brigade it. I mean, hey man. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. Tan Lorik, thanks for the super chat. Rabbit, replace cis white man with gay black woman. If it sounds wrong, then it's wrong. So racism does not take power dynamic into account. The you can't be racist to white people is just an excuse used by racists to justify themselves. It sounds like there's a lot of, to me personally, it seems like there's a lot of seething and loathing there. Like I don't know how to understand it, honestly. I don't know how to explain it. Look, I can understand making jokes, but I don't think he's joking. Yeah, he's 100% not joking. Again, based on the compilations of Uki saying that he doesn't like straight white men, then it is 100% not a joke. Thank you, Lord Commander, by the way, for the super chat, $5 super chat. Metal Gear Flaccid again. Looking good, brah. Thank you. Sorry for dragging the convo back in. I was trying to send a message for like 10 minutes and had to keep changing it. No problem, Shane Armstrong. Thanks for the super chat. But yeah, that's where we're at right now. Side note, did you see a Japanese YouTuber with 1 million subs finally brought more context to the JP? Yeah, I have seen that V Fanatic. It was interesting because his takes was kind of wild. His takes was absolutely wild. He was something, that Japanese YouTuber was saying something along the lines of EN should disband and all that kind of stuff. Niji Sanji should have stayed in JP. Fucking foreigners are ruining their reputation. Fucking Niji Sanji JP only brought into light to the Western fans the concept of black companies. It was pretty fucking funny. Yeah. Uki is so insecure he got mad at old couple saying hi to him. I haven't seen that clip, but yeah. To me, who has a degree in psychology, sounds to me like Uki had a wide gay... Hold on. Had a wide gay lover who discovered... Wait, why is my mouse not working? Wild gay lover who discovered the real him and turned straight, or some sort of personal hatred towards a white man. Yeah. Apparently, again, the fact that a lot of people agreed with him is shocking to me. Again, because I've never been exposed to that kind of shit. I mean, I'm fucking Filipino, bro. I'm not terminally online on Twitter. I don't get exposed to this kinds of shit, so I just got confused. Niji already ruined their own reputation. I mean, that's the next topic that we're gonna cover, because somewhere along the lines, UQ Wilson decided to join the fray. Wait. Let me just actually get that real quick. Millennia Antares. Actually, you know what? I'll just... There we go. I'll just look his replies. Here we go. So this is a history of this whole fucking drama chat. It's actually pretty wild. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. So it started from here. Also, never let anyone bully you into stopping the drawing sorry. Never let anyone bully you into stopping drawing what you are passionate about. Fan art is the cutest shit ever. Netero heartpose.jpg. And then this guy went in, like fully went in, fucking raw condom. Good thing no one gets bullied in Nijisanji EN. And then boom, UQ Wilson over here says, did you form that opinion from your favorite drama tuber? You doing this is harassment. Leave my community alone and spend time doing things you love instead of spreading trash. Which I agree with this part. Leave, like, you know, I think a lot of us should just leave the livers alone at this point, you know. I kind of want the drama to die down already. Obviously, we want to forget about everything and move on to greener pastures. But some people are just too well, not afraid, too riled up to move on that quickly, I guess. And then Millennia Antares over here goes, yeah, I learned from my favorite drama tubers, Niji Sanji World and Ilira Pandora, the latter of whose slanderous and bullying stream you uncritically retweeted, and without later remorse, Salan could have died and you joined in on a gang beating to save your job. So, I'm going to let you guys decide on who got cooked here. Yeah. INZ9113, thanks for the super chat. If you want a good JP cover of Selen, then try PDR. Because, thank you for that. I'm going to try. But anyway, because UQ Wilson got a lot of positive enforcement from the community over here. We got all these kinds of shit saying, you cooked them. And then some other instances is a lot of people, you know, actually pointing out that, actually, it's not an opinion. Salan stated it and the official management stated it, so it's not really an opinion. It's actually kind of a bit of a fact at this point. And then the other person, he also got a reply saying that, bruh, he got fucked. He got, UQ Wilson got cooked and all that kind of stuff. So you guys form your own decisions, form your own conclusions on who got absolutely cooked here. And then the interesting part is that oh wait, no, it was KHYO. Is that KHYO retweeted this literally tonight, like a couple hours ago. Oh shit, he's gonna stream too. Okay, we're gonna raid him later, I guess. He then replies with this. You again, blah 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 blah. Never let anyone into bullying you. Did you form that opinion from your favorite drama tuber? You doing this is harassment, which is kind of weird, you know. And then, this sounds like you're saying the bullying that nearly led to the loss of life isn't real and that your company totally did not talk about it in a termination notice. No, people shouldn't be harassing the talents, which I agree. I think people should leave the talents alone. I have said this, but the drama tubers end up getting blamed anyway. So, yep. And then everybody, of course, agrees with KHYO in his own comment section because he did get cooked. Again, it really does feel like everybody is trying to catch up on the whole Victoria Brightshield train. Again, the first time Victoria Brightshield do it, it's like, oh yeah, go queen, cook the fuck out of these motherfuckers. Assuming, of course, that it was real, and you know the rats from all other places are is true. But this seemingly is the new PR strat from Niji Sanji. I don't know if they actually are the ones that are actively doing this, or Niji Sanji management told them to actually do this. I don't know. Who knows the truth, honestly. But this is not the best decision. This is just not the best decision, you know? Regardless, like, obviously, you're getting baited. Like, okay, obviously this is bait. Come on, man. Why are you getting baited? Stop it. Like, with the current stuff, with the current happenings in Niji Sanji right now, if I were Niji Sanji, I would think that I should just let the drama die down. I should stick to my own community, keep streaming, maybe put up a like a 7-week or a 7-day restriction on who gets to chat in my chat. That's what I would do. So it's like, oh my god, who would get baited by this? It reminds me of that time Calliope Mori also gets baited a shit ton too. Remember that era, chat? Like late 2021, early 2022, when literally Callie gets baited by a lot of shit, and she gets downvoted to absolute oblivion. Callie used to get cooked a lot of times back then, chat. It was a wild time. Poor Callie, exactly. Poor Callie, because she was getting baited. She was her knee-jerk reaction was not helping with her shit. Yeah. Mikas, thanks for the super chat. Again, drama tubers literally review information given to the public for the most part and piece it together. Wilson insinuating it's wrong somehow is, yeah. Again, Yeah, I agree with that. UQ Wilson did not. It's not an opinion, bro. It's really not an opinion. No, good thing no one gets bullied in Nijisanji EN. Well, we just got proof that there is bullying in Nijisanji EN. Whether that be by talents, whether that be by management, fact of the matter is it doesn't not matter who does it. The fact is someone is getting bullied. People are getting bullied. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. And some part of me here likes to think that he may have just stayed away from all that shit. You know, he drank a little bit of the management Kool-Aid. He may not be fully aware of what's happening and just decided to stick in his own circle. And you know what? Respect. All for the sake of your mental health when there's drama going on, yeah, fucking ignore it. But he should also have ignored this too. He should have 100% ignored this too. It's just bad. You know what happens, chat, when you quote unquote own trolls and own haters? Because when you do that, you actually lose in the long term. Because when you expose to the internet that you're weak, that you're a pussy, that you've let them get to your skin, that you've let them that you're living in their heads rent free, the internet will absolutely take advantage of that. That happened to me, bro. That happened to me. I know very well what it's like. That's why I'm telling this. I'm saying this from like personal experience. You should not do that. 100% you should not be doing that. Because if you're going to bet on who has the most mental fortitude, that either Twitter users or 4chan users versus a one VTuber, I'm gonna bet my money on the 4chan and Twitter users. They will come and come and come if they know that they will if they know that the VTuber or the content creator will react. They will be relentless. They will fuck you over. And you know what? Unless you stop replying, unless you stop it, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be very bad for you. So, again, let me reiterate, the whole Victoria Brightshield part was funny, that was wild, that was mega based, but it feels like if everybody keeps doing it, it's gonna lose a lot of its impact, bro. This is whatever this is not it. Self-help yourself. Thanks for the super chat. Bro, who's allowing this? Why is Niji Silence doing this? Where's the management? Oh wait, yep, true. True. Lolcow Sanji, thank you, Lord Commander. Tharja IBW, thanks for the super chat. Anyone think they are trying to increase morale to impress the clique so they can get more exposure because both of their debut was overshadowed? I don't think so. That's kind of a low blow, honestly. But there's two possibilities. I think. Well, three. The first possibility is they actually are genuinely mega pissed, and they decided to follow in Victoria Brightshield's banner and also fight back against the haters to gather morale and to gather around their fan base. That's one possibility. Two is that this is a ploy from management. Management literally told these people to like own people in Twitter just so they can rile up, just so positive opinion of the few people that are still following them gets strengthened. Three, the less likely option is that they got skinwalked. That this is not UQ Wilson, which I don't believe. I actually do think that this is UQ Wilson. Himself, I mean. I think that's what's I think those are the possibilities. Urban Cohort, thanks for the $10 super chat. You've been super generous, bro. You've been super generous. I need to take my meds. I think the rabbit's moving. Hey, the rabbit is moving. Hard to say. Exactly. It's hard to say. That's 100% Uki. Oh, 100%. This is Uki. This is Uki. Yep. Did you see that Rosemi is back? Oh yeah. Hey man, chat. Don't fucking harass her, okay? Rosemi is back. Like for a while, temporarily, she's back. Is she? Yeah. Yes, she is. Rosemi is back. Oh, she's even trending actually. Like all of Oh man, that's sad. Nah. Yeah, he's back. She's back. I mean, fuckingly, bro. You know I'm a real chat. Look here, chat. You know I'm a real Rosemi fan when I fucking followed her on my alt. I followed Rosemi on my alt. I don't want any of you motherfuckers saying that I'm a fake Rosemi fan. I'm not a fake Rosemi fan. I genuinely love this girl to hell and back. And she's back. Like 13 hours ago, she made a post saying that she just wants to play Geo Guesser. I don't know how to pronounce this game, but yeah. Followed again, lol. I mean, I this account, chat, I don't actually follow much from this account. I only follow like 3 VTubers here, I think. What about Pekora? Oh, 100% I followed Pekora. Doomslayer Dragon, thanks for the generosity in the super chat. Oh my god. I hope she gets out of there. Poor girls doesn't deserve what she's about to heat from anti-Kurosanji folks. Yeah, generally speaking, I just don't want you guys to go around fucking harassing people, okay? That's kind of cringe. Like, obviously, if we want to make fun of the talents or of the company, we do it at the comfort of our own spaces. We just do it from here. We do it in this chat, we do it in this channel, but we never take what we talk about outside the channel, okay? I would encourage Rosemi to leave Nijisanji. At this point, I kind of want to too. I don't know if she's gonna make it big out there, but I'm hoping. Fingers crossed, if it's gonna happen. The Creed? Yep, the Creed, exactly. Hey, the Nusagi Creed, as I've been reiterating for the past couple weeks now. Well, past couple days. We observe, we don't interfere. Sometimes. There are times where we kinda have to interfere. But, you know. Jill is alive, apparently. Yes, Lord Commander. Actually, in fact, I got his tag over here. A tab, I mean. If you have to harass the company, not the talents. Yeah. Generally speaking, I'm very supportive of the talents that I like in Nijisanji. But the company, nope. I will never support Nijisanji as a company until I see some actual... Like, here's my thing. I want to see contractual changes. I want to see improved working conditions. I don't want to see 3D lives, fucking fake unification songs, fucking in-person collabs, off collabs that's gonna imply that everybody is good with each other. Like, no, those are just fucking shallow sparkles to distract the fact that the company is still being ridiculously bad to them in terms of like contractual conditions and all that kind of stuff. Nope. I'm not consuming any Nijisanji stuff. I will consume some Rosemi clips. But that's just because my love for Rosemi is actually genuine. And like, I don't want her to, you know... My bro Jill is being held hostage. What the fuck is that? You know, when I first saw this, I genuinely thought that this was Jill's legs, and he was like goat-seeing, like spreading her legs out there for some reason. Yeah. Drek, thanks for the $10 super chat. Guess I'm in the minority. I don't care if some people still like NIJI or make NIJI fan art. People are free to draw, support anyone, anything, no matter how controversial. Doesn't mean you condone everything you do. Oh, 100%. I don't necessarily think you're a minority there. I think, in fact, I would say that you're probably like a big percentage of the fan base. Because, like, a lot of people don't really care about the drama. They don't really care that there's like bullying allegations in Nijisanji. They don't care that in Nijisanji there's workplace harassment or the company conditions are bad. They just want to support their livers. They don't really care about all that kind of stuff. So they just do whatever. I don't necessarily think you're a minority, but generally speaking, you have a very positive outlook, Drek. You have a very positive outlook. That's something that we need. That's entirely fair, but I have decided to indefinitely rescind all of my support from the EN. I have to, but aside from a few talents. TBH, I would prefer company paid for 2.0 rigs for EN. I mean, there are, though, like brush ups, technically. I don't know if brush ups are considered 2.0 for you guys, but to me, I guess that's improvement, but that's not just because they get brush ups doesn't mean that's not gonna mean jack shit to me. You know? Mm-hmm. Until their Oshi is thrown under the bus. Oh no, 100%. That's true. That's when shit gets all wombo. Hold on, I need to put this out here. Where do I want to put the... Okay, yeah, center of the screen looks good. We need an actual internal affairs investigation and proper decisive action. Otherwise, the only other way I can see things changing is a hostile takeover. Lord Commander, thanks for the super chat. There will be no hostile takeover. You know why? Because Niji Sanji's current direction, Niji Sanji's current, let's say, business model is the most profitable business model in the VTubing sphere out there. Why would they want to change that? Why would they want to change something that's making them a lot of money and continues to make a lot of money? Like, think about this from the perspective of a company, chat. Why would they invest in a company? Why would the company invest in a talent if the talent can just invest in themselves in the company, and the company can just take from their own investments of the talents? I mean, like, the talents pay for themselves, right? So the company doesn't have to pay for anything, and the company still takes money, still gets a percentage of what they earn, bro. That's like genius. That's what like a lot of predatory Japanese bullshit happens. That's pretty fucked up, but it's very profitable. One might even say that it's a genius marketing scheme, a business decision. Why would they want to change that? They're not gonna change that. What happened right now is not going to change the contractual terms of Niji Sanji. It's not going to change the business model of Niji Sanji. No. Because this is nothing. Nuh-uh. We need an EN version of the Nijin resistance. I would say so, but it's too late for that, I think. It's too late for that. They won't change unless they can no longer get away with it, or, you're right, Potato Milky, or if it stops being profitable. And you know what? It continues to be profitable, so they will make more money out of it. They will still proceed with it. That's the thing. That's the problem. That's the current modus operandi of Niji Sanji right now. If it makes them money, they're gonna do it. One might even say it's negligible. Well, I mean, honestly, chat, yeah. In long term, what happened to Selen is negligible. You know why? Because EN doesn't really make that much money anymore compared to JP. JP is still the bread and butter of Niji Sanji. Niji Sanji is not afraid to terminate and dissolve EN if it's no longer worth having. You know, if it's no longer profitable, if the profits that they earn is negligible, they can and they will do that if it gets to that point. In fact, they've done it before for Niji Sanji India and Niji Sanji Indonesia. Niji Sanji has proven in the past that they are not afraid of doing those kinds of very dangerous decisions. I know you guys don't want to hear about what I said. You probably might want to disagree with me even. But I'm speaking the truth right here. I don't like what's happening, but it's the truth. I don't think... oh, thank you, Urban Cohort, again. I don't think I'm alone in saying that I would ever love to be wrong about Niji never changing. Also, sorry for calling your Oshi mid. It was a joke. Hey, no, hey man, no problem. Yep. It might be... thank you, Rodrigo Nakamuta. It might be profitable, but I would think the way they spend this money and the way they grab this money is at the cost of stability. They have been doing it for over 6 years, bro. They've been doing it for over 6 years. I would say that is stable. It is stable. If they haven't collapsed with this modus operandi, with this mode of operation in 6 years, then I would think that this is a stable business decision or business operation. I hate how right you are about the whole profit model they're going for. Thank you, Lord Commander. Exactly. I am right, because it is what it is. It is what it is. We like to meme about the yacht not sinking, the yacht sinking, but at the end of the day, that yacht is gonna resurface. We might have sunk it now, but it's gonna surface. It's gonna surface. And the fact that it's going to surface is the reason why I'm not gonna support Niji Sanji anymore. I will never check out a Niji Sanji talent anymore. I'm sorry. That's my worth. That's my 2 cents. Lud Nusagi notification. Jadon Maso. Yep. Thank you. Weight of raw food. The Professor Keen again. Thanks for the massive generosity from all the repeat super chatters. About Scarlet and Aya, I love those two, but I had to cut them off. Any possibility of them bailing out of Kurosanji? Yes and no. Because here's the thing, chat. A lot of you guys, I think, simplify or don't, or like, a lot of you guys don't seem to understand how profitable and how stable a lot of these livers are in Nijisanji. When you ask them to leave, you're basically asking them to quit their jobs. And we all know, I've already said this multiple times. Being in Nijisanji is better than being a fucking 2-view indie. That's why everybody, they're stable here. They're stable here. This is their job. It's not an easy thing to get out of, you know? It's not. So that's why I don't blame anybody, and in fact I don't really encourage a lot of the talents to leave the company if the company and like the agency itself is the only place where they can make this much money and is this stable. In an ideal world, all of the talents that will leave Nijisanji is going to retain at least half of the fan base that they got in Nijisanji. But we all know that's not gonna happen. We all know that's not gonna happen. If Rosemi leaves, not even half of the fan base is going to follow her. That's the unfortunate truth. Maybe a 1/4, but not half. Like a massive percentage is not gonna follow her. I can't wait until late March, early April. If you know, you know. Yep. Apparently, a lot of things gonna go down, but you know. Thanks for the super chat. But by the way, there's a lot of repeat super chatters. Doomslayer Dragon again, but now they have fan bases they can take with them. No. Here's the thing. When a Nijisanji fan or even a Hololive fan says they're a fan of the talent or a fan of Hololive, they kind of still want to remain within the Nijisanji or the Hololive sphere. The fan base that, let's say again, Rosemi has, a lot of them again will not carry over into the next fan base until she's able to create a controversy that's the very least is symbolic or is going to replicate what happened to Selen. If she's just gonna graduate and go, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing is gonna happen. There are special cases though. There are special cases. If the talent has, let's say, networked enough and actually did a good job making friends and establishing their PLs way even before, or not just before, but while in Nijisanji, like, you know, they took advantage of the connections that Nijisanji gave them and then just left. If someone is able to do that, you're going to replicate something like what happened to KHYO Kaneko. Boom. Redebuting under a new VTuber avatar, literally away from Nijisanji, but he was able to make the friends, make the connections, gather the fan base, establish himself as a great personality. And I know Rosemi has done that, but not everybody in Nijisanji has done the same. Not everybody can pull a Quinn Bennett. Not everybody can pull a Mr. Rias. Not everybody can pull a Selen. That's the thing. Especially if they are not one of the golden 20. That's the unfortunate truth. Tarja IBW, thanks for the super chat again. Business model. Wait. Wait. Why am I? Okay. Business model for NIJI talent. Join the company, make outside connections, make it big, and then graduate. Take your audience with you. That's exactly what a lot of people should do in Nijisanji. That is what a lot of people are doing. Greg D, thanks for the super chat again. Okay, I've seen some polls online saying how goes Schizo next. Disgusting. Anyway, chat, Doki is the exception, not the rule with Nijisanji. Exactly. Doki is indeed the exception, not the rule. Drek, thanks for the super chat again. I do care about the bullying and such. I just don't care to discourage random people from making fan art or supporting NIJI, and to mentally downgrade and bad actors as entertainment first and people second. No, 100% Drek. I think a lot of us here in chat don't encourage or don't like harassment and bullying. I would hope so, at least, right? Right? Teehee, you guys are against bullying too, right? But yeah, generally speaking, we are in agreement. Lord Commander again, and if Rosemi leaves, Phase Connect might take her. The Sundaria reunion is nigh. We'll see. Weight of roll food. Thanks for the super chat. 2% is salvageable, but 1% is negligible. Mista probably Mista. Who am I kidding? I'm not being paid shit. I got scammed. Oh wait, yeah, that's what Mista said in the clip. Jero, thanks for the super chat. The last parrot video from this week is so funny and makes me sad. Weird. Because the situation is no longer funny. That's the thing. It's no longer, to me at least, it's no longer funny. It's sad. It's genuinely sad. Yep. It just is. What's happening around March, May? Apparently there's something has been brewing. Apparently, okay? I don't actually know myself. Apparently, there's something that's gonna happen in March. Like something big, apparently. So, we're gonna wait. We are gonna wait. Debut, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Is it the thing that K9 Kuro referenced? Actually, chat, I'm telling you, I don't know. Just that apparently something's gonna happen. The final yab, ooh. I wonder what the final yab is. Actually, you know what? That should be a video. Like, you know, deconstructing the concept of the final yab and what many people think it is. False and Kuro seem to think so. Yeah, apparently. What's the source on that? The source on that is from what a lot of people tell me is false. And here's the thing about false chat. False obviously knows more than you and I, knows more than KHYO, I would actually think, knows more than a lot of the commentary VTubers. A lot of these people know about a lot of the behind the scenes stuff in VTubing. Especially False. False has a lot of leakers from Nijisanji, so it makes sense. False has a lot of insider, exactly. So that's why we're waiting for something to happen. We are waiting. Nux said the same thing. Hey, allegedly. Yeah, okay, let's say allegedly. Nux said he's sitting on something big. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Weight of roll food again. V Shoujo is base saving talent from a black company. Even Parrot is teasing something. Chat, yeah. Because of the whole drama, a lot of leakers and a lot of insiders have actually come forward to talk shit about the company. And even before that, honestly, even before that, where do you think False got the 2% from? It's because a disgruntled Nijisanji person decided to leak shit out to him. March is Nijisanji graduation season. July is covers graduation season, IIRC. Danny D, I think in general, July is the graduation season for both Nijisanji and Hololive. Because that's when contracts expire and that's when people just refuse to sign their contracts anymore. It seems like you, Rima, KHYO, etc. have settled for the title of Drama Tuber, but I think V Pundit sounds like a better fit. Thoughts? Also, where is my 2-row t-shirt? Take a poll on how many of us would buy. Oh! Wait, what's a pundit? Yeah, the t-shirt coming soon, probably. I'm actually waiting or is working with someone to get something like that done. What's a pundit? Oh, I see. An expert in a particular subject or a field who is frequently called on to give opinions about it in public. Ah, I see. Well, thank you. That's a compliment, I think. Oh. Misagi, sexual harassment from management people with power on even from the talent itself might be the final day. What do you think, Rabbit? I mean, if there is a sexual allegation in NIJI, oof. That's probably oof. That's gonna cement a lot of problems. because here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about their favorite VTubers. Your favorite VTuber, or most VTubers, honestly, they're literally no different from a normal streamer. They have the same problems, that clout hungriness, their tendency to lie, a little bit of sociopathy in there, that clout hungriness, all that kind of shit. They have all the same problems. The only difference is that they're anime boys and anime girls. And to them, and to many fans, because they're anime and anime girls and anime boys, that somehow shields them from criticism. Which is weird. Thank you, Sup. Help yourself again for the super chat. Crazy how profitable NIJI is, yet they don't invest much into in itself. Retarded move. IMO, always invest in your company talents. It'll pay you back tenfold. Well, so what about humbug, Sup? Help yourself. The fucking shareholders disagree. Talents? No. Shareholders is what we prioritize in this company. The shareholders. And you know who the biggest shareholder is in NIJI Sanji? Riku. With a whopping 40-something%. It always boils down to those to the higher ups. To those fat, filthy, fucking rich higher ups. I got power of God in anime, not Kuro. SKMG. Thank you, Wavero. I don't know what you mean by that last part. But yes. So that's basically what happened here. And there's another thing that happened here. It's Doki Bird and Filian. There's another drama again from Filian and Doki Bird. Actually, you know what? It seems like Rev made a video about it, so we're going to watch Rev's video.
Hey, what's up guys, Rev here. So I only half-lied yesterday when I said we're taking a break from the NIJI Sanji Doki Bird situation.
That's what we all say. That's what we thought, Rev. I said that we were gonna take a break from the whole NIJI Sanji situation. KHYO said that he was gonna take a break from the whole NIJI Sanji situation. A lot of us are saying that we're gonna take a break from the NIJI Sanji situation. You know why we're not doing that, Rev? Is because NIJI Sanji keeps making yabs. They're actually overworking us. This drama is so stupid. Why does this exist? I mean, hey man, even stupider drama exists.
While we're not going to talk about NIJI Sanji today, we're definitely going to take some time and talk about Doki Bird, because recently some Twitter users, including some VTubers, have been attempting to cancel Doki Bird for her collab stream yesterday with VTuber Filian. Now, I'm sure all of you are familiar with Doki Bird, but in case you're not familiar with Filian, she is a very popular VTuber who has been on the scene for many years and is also...
Oh, thank you, Atharja IBW again. Uki, you can't be racist like this. It's called any color, not any color besides white. Fuck me, man. V-Twitter hate. Thank you, Danny D. Super Chat. Fuck me. Any color besides
collabs
white.
with a lot
That's
of
actually a banger.
names in the VTubing scene, so it wasn't exactly too shocking when she announced her collab stream with Doki Bird. And as a part of that collab stream, we saw Doki Bird make this post on the 19th promoting the stream. And while a lot of people in the communities were excited to see this collab between Doki Bird and Filian, a lot of people on Twitter were starting to melt down, including some VTubers, because they think that Filian is very problematic. Here is a quote of Doki Bird's post saying, "Doki, please, Filian is a pro-Nazi and AI supporter, and she's racist as F."
Wow. 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 Oh my god. Thank you, Weight of Roll, again for the super chat. Taking a break from drama Sanji is negligible. True. Jesus fucking Christ. Is AI supporter like a negative, like a slur now, or an insult, or what is this?
Now, what's going on here? Well, we'll give you some context. So, number one, the pro-Nazi comment, that is pure Twitter language right here, using Nazi as a buzzword for people they don't like. But let's get into the later comments here. So, there are some users on Twitter.
Okay, I think the reason why a lot of people associate Filian as a quote-unquote pro-Nazi is because she's friends with Pipa. I think it's because she's friends with Pipa. That's it. Greg D again, thanks for the generosity. And the $5 super chat. Nosagi, tell me, being from SEA, Southeast Asia, I hope you are making good bank. What are you going to do with all this coin? Bro, I think I told a lot of you guys, all the money that you're sending me right now, like most of it, I mean, mostly all of it is going to like my mom. Because I kind of just, my mom has been killing herself overseas just to, you know, I think I told this story already, but I'm just gonna repeat it just so a lot of you guys get the full context. So we were very dirt poor before, right? I was like fucking eating mud and all that kind of shit. I know what it's like. I had to do very bad things in the past when I was a kid just to survive alongside my other family. But then my mom got a job overseas, like back when I was like 3 years old, 4 years old, and she has been working her ass off, actually killing herself, starving herself just to get us fed, just so we can be where we are. And a lot of the funds that you give me is actually just a retirement fund for my mom. So she can live comfortably for the next couple years until, you know, my other siblings and I myself can personally also get a stable job. Which is, you know, I'd argue I'm already stable right now, but I'm still going to put a lot of it for my mom. That's basically what I'm gonna do with my money. So, yeah. Thanks for the super chat, Rush Shady. Congratulations on your Model EP. Thank you. Again, the person that rigged it for me is linked in the description. Drek, thanks for the super chat. It sucks being part of the ignorant masses. I hate not knowing things, being lied to, but simultaneously, it's none of my business. It's a conundrum. It is. It is. I try to also fix my own ignorance on things, but when I do try to fix it, Twitter is the absolute worst place to find information. Because a lot of it is exaggerated, a lot of it is hyperbole, and it actually like muddies the water. If a vocal minority hates you, it's a green flag. Thank you, Yinray. Pretty funny. Were you lying about the snack funds? No, the snack funds were real too. In fact, before the money that a lot of you guys sent me earlier was like used for my coffee and some snacks before I streamed.
Twitter who consider Fillion racist for a George Floyd joke she made back in 2022. And I'm going to play the clip. You can be a judge for yourself.
Chat, think about it. I'm not the real streamer, you guys are. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. Chat, that was an epic quote from George Floyd. Alright, is she on drugs or something? No. Not right now. Alright. Was that edgy or not?
Oh, she's regretting it. Oh, that's a nervous laughter. She's regretting it. Yep. Oh my god, thanks for the fat super chats. Holy shit. Give this to your mom, my dude. Thank you, Lord Commander. Crossy, thanks for the super chat. I didn't know that. So here the mom support package. Ah, thank you, chat. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry. That was a little...
Yeah. Of course, it's within your prerogative to think this is an edgy joke or something that is offensive to you, but...
Wait. Honestly, I didn't get that joke. Can I repeat that? It was a lot tamer than I thought. Yeah, I kind of got the impression that she was, like, actually, like, doing the thing where, he chokes the guy on the neck or something, or, like, tries to do that. I thought it was worse. But I don't think I understand the joke. Oh my god, thanks for the fat $50 super chat. My god. Von Cobra, you're a VTuber now, which means eventually you have to bring your mom on stream. Eventually. Maybe not right now, but eventually. Murphin, thanks for the super chat. Here's for another cookie. Respect, man. Thank you. Is she single? Yes, she is. My dad is dead. You know what? And you know the reason why my dad alcoholism. So alcoholism. So that's like you know, basically no. He got like liver cirrhosis or liverosis. What's it called when your liver is no longer able to process alcohol anymore? Is it liver cirrhosis? I think if I remember correctly, it was liver cirrhosis, yeah. Yeah, it was liver cirrhosis. And like the fact that he died from that actually like kind of scares me because I'm like, oh my god, do I have the risk too? And here I am actually being like dumping fucking Smirnoff almost every night. And I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna meet my end the same way, huh? Put down the bottle, Nusagi. Yeah. Sorry for the loss. Yeah, hey man, it's Gucci. It was a long time ago. It was it was 10 years ago. So, you know, it's not really a sensitive topic for me anymore. I'm kind of over it. Yeah. But thank you. Thank you for the consideration, chat.
Chat, that was an effing quote from George Floyd. Alright, is she on drugs or something? No. Not right now. Alright. Was that edgy or not?
The nervous laughter, bro.
I'm so sorry, chat. I'm sorry. That was a little...
Of course, it's within your
I don't get the joke. I actually just don't get the joke, honestly. No, I mean, like, it's not that I thought it. It's not that I think it was offensive. I just don't get the joke. I don't. So I can't understand if that was supposed to be edgy or racist or dark. I don't get it. But basically, I guess a lot of people think that she's racist because of what happened. Okay.
prerogative to think this is an edgy joke.
Breathtaking, he couldn't breathe when he got choked. Oh, I see. Ah, okay. That explains
Or
it.
something
Thank you for the
that is
explanation.
offensive to you. But a lot of other people don't think that this joke made in 2022 should be used as ammunition to cancel Fillion for the rest of her life, and also be used as a weapon against anyone who wants to associate with her. And I've seen from my own personal experience, a lot of the threads trying to attack Fillion for this joke are really disingenuous.
I relate to Fillion. My past drama is still haunting me. Nianer's past drama is still haunting her. A lot of other livers' past drama is still haunting them. So, 100%, I get it. I get what this feels like. She's probably like, that's a massive regret that she must have said, you know, a stick of a tongue, all that kind of stuff. Wow, yours too? Yeah, mine died weeks after he stopped taking all his medication because he couldn't take them with alcohol. His rationality just worsened over time, and I hear that it isn't uncommon. Oh my god, Drek. Condolences. Sorry for that, but yeah, I guess that that's something we have in common, huh? Alcoholic.
And they're really about virtue signaling. Here's one of the main ones from back in 2022 when this first happened. Basically, they try to cancel Fillion, and they find out that a lot of fans don't want to literally ruin her life over this joke. And when they find that out, they get angry and then start calling all the critics pedos and racists, which is really just taking a page out of the book of Vosh in that situation.
Interesting.
But we're seeing this happening once again.
For some reason, Vosh gets involved whenever shit happens. Chat, I don't know jack shit about Vosh. I only know the memes that he's a horse fucker, and the fact that he there was like a Goblin Matsuri thing that he got exposed for like earlier this year, but I don't know anything about him. I just think it's curious that Vosh gets brought up a lot
here in 2024 because of this collab with Doki Bird, and you can see people here saying, oh, that really did it. Man, I really wanted to support you so bad, but I can't, knowing you collab with a racist. Basically, a 20-second joke from 2022 is being used to ruin not only Fillion's life, but make her like a modern-day leper that no one can basically associate with in any sort of a way without being attacked. It's a bit of an overreaction, I would say, to use this to use against people like Doki Bird. But moving forward, there's also another complaint you might have already seen, and that is an AI complaint about Fillion.
I see.
So here is basically what people are complaining about. They say she's pro-AI, but really that just amounts to she has an AI tag for her community. Basically meaning if you want to make AI of her character, you should use this Fillion AI tag on places like Twitter.
Okay.
Now, I am not an AI supporter. I think there's a lot of nefarious uses of AI, especially when people are trying to pass it off.
Generally speaking, chat, here's my take on AI. I think, just like any other invention in human history, I think AI is good and bad depending on how you use them. But just like the blockchain, just like NFTs and all that kind of shit, a lot of people use AI for nefarious purposes. That's where the negative connotation comes from. Now there is like an AI video thing going on, like Sora or whatever. Yeah, I think it was called Sora, where you can it's literally text to video. You can input something and then the AI just translates it into video. That's actually something that's fucked up. I actually do think that shit is fucked up. Like AI art, okay, that's kind of fucked up. But it has its uses sometimes. You know? But then AI video is, I think, that's kind of where I draw the line, honestly. Because I agree with Moist. I saw Charlie's video on it. I also thought of ways where one can apply AI videos, AI generated videos, and then I could not think of a single pro, aside from fucking corporations taking a shit ton of like power from the people because they're fucking greedy. Yeah. It's actually dangerous. But I don't think the concept itself, AI, is necessarily a bad thing. It's just that a lot of people use it in negative ways. And you know what? Yeah, 100% you support human artists. Fuck AI art.
As real art. But here's a hot take, okay? If you're a VTuber as big as someone like Fillion, you're gonna have AI made of you. I have AI made of my character all the time, and I'm nowhere near the size of Fillion's community, okay? I actually think having an AI tag can be a good thing. If it's already happening, at least there's a tag to separate and filter the AI from the real art tag. If people are gonna do it, you might as well at least
How about Mori AI voice, good or bad? Oh my god, you're talking about the horse thing. I can't say if it's good or bad, but based is what I'll say.
Filter it out from the main art tag and keep the real art separate from the AI art. But anyways, people are using that as a way to say that she's pro-AI and that she should be canceled. Much like this thread. This is probably the biggest thread going after Dokibird.
I've seen this shit. This was a fucking V-tweeter. A fucking debut TBA V-tweeter.
In this situation, it's a pre-debut VTuber saying this.
He even said it. I love the fact that whenever someone calls out a V-tweeter, somebody has to mention the TBA, the debut TBA. I feel like those two words are like key. They're key.
Hey Doki, I'm sure you mean no harm, but Fillion is pro-AI. It's right on her profile. It's a huge disrespect to artists, and I'd like her to be held, I'm assuming she meant held accountable.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't really know what held accountable looks like in this situation. Like, what are you gonna do to her? But here's the main issue right off the bat. If you have...
I think it's bullshit. Because I think you shouldn't be punished. You shouldn't be cancelled for the people that you associate with. Or the people that you're friends with. Because chat, here's the thing. I don't know if this is a hot take. I 100% this is not a hot take. You can be friends with people that you disagree with from a fundamental level. Okay, I can be friends with the most die-hard communist out there. I can be friends with the most patriotic, God-fearing, red-blooded American patriot out there. I can be friends with a lot of other people as long as they're not like criminals, right? They're not like actual pedos or actual rapists and all that kinds of stuff. There's a line, but generally speaking, this is not enough for a line. Like, bro, what? My god. Mr. Koizumi, thanks for the super chat. I use AI, but it's never something I share. I use chatbox to talk to my waifu. That's it. This is my first ever super chat, so enjoy my cherry. Thank you for sending me your super chat virginity. I appreciate it.
Have an issue with what Fillion is doing, take it up with Fillion. Don't go tagging Dokibird and making it her problem. She's an adult. She can choose who she's collabing with. But you're making this call-out post against really the wrong person in the situation. And also, it's just the optics of the situation. Like, really, is this the time you finally want to do this? Is this just coincidentally when Dokibird has a lot of attention and talking about her will get you a lot of attention? And nothing says a genuine thread like immediately promoting your own content in the replies of this call-out thread.
Okay.
But anyways, we're seeing a lot of people making some fair responses here, like this user saying, no need to spark new controversy. She can hang out with who she wants. I'm sure she knows about it, but
If she knows about it, then I'd no longer support Doki. Why did she put a slash? AI needs to be removed from the internet. People are losing jobs over this. I'm going to assume she's like fucking 19, 18, 20. Probably a minor. Like somewhere from 16 to 20. She can't be older than 21. Jesus. I don't know where I don't know if it's worth. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna bite. Whenever there's an improvement or there's a revolutionary technological discovery in the human history, it's natural that for convenience, people are going to lose jobs. Fucking factory workers were getting replaced by machines. Okay? And not just factory workers, a lot of other things too. Like, oh my god, I can't even name because I'm like trying to process what the sheer the tomfoolery of this fucking thing. I can't even process what I was about to say next. Generally speaking, again, whenever there's an improvement in the technological tree in the human existence, there's people are going to lose their jobs over it, but because of this new existence, it will also somehow create more jobs. That's just how it works, man. That's just how it works. It's not simple as a controversy. Oh my god, I'm getting an aneurysm for this. I'm sorry. I'm moving on.
Ultimately, it was her choice, where the VTuber would respond saying, if she knows about it, then I no longer would support Doki. AI needs to be removed from the internet.
Why would you just hold on? I'm sorry. I'm kind of not triggered, but I'm just dumbfounded. Of all the boundaries, of all the lines that someone has to set when they no longer want to support someone, it's their opinion on AI.
People are losing jobs over this. It's not just
feels like
simple.
A teen mentality. Yeah, I don't want to generalize this on like the young people, but generally people that are very passionate about very asinine things and very like and things that are like in the grand scope of things not that important or isn't as urgent or isn't as dangerous or isn't as, let's say, heated as a lot of people think it is. It's usually fucking teens. Like 16 to 20-year-olds. And this is speaking from a 20-year-old person. I'm probably also almost as young as this girl. But I feel like I'm older. Penumbral, hello. Wait, is pro AI literally a thing people are getting cancelled over now? Yup. Apparently, I guess. Like that's the bar that you can be the kindest, most decent human being in the planet. You could be as kind and passionate and, you know, like generous as Mr. Beast. You could be feeding the homeless. You could be like saving you could be like eliminating world hunger. You could have saved a puppy. You could be opening all sorts of orphanages. You could be opening pounds and all that kind of stuff. The moment you say that you think AI is kind of cool, boom, canceled. It's just what's the line there, you know? Fuck. They hate the diesel train because they don't need people to shovel the coal. Yeah, that's also something that happened back then too, Karen. Yeah, 100%. These people, thank you, Gariel, for the super chat. These people crying about AI are just wannabe inquisitors who attack the smallest possible target for the gain. Even more so when they can stand out on their soapbox to be some wannabe hero of the people. Yeah, people wants to be like the moral police, I guess. People wants to be this paragon of justice, of like a beacon of positivity. But the fact of the matter is, no, you don't need to be a fucking beacon of positivity. In fact, most of the time, the quote-unquote beacons of positivity that I've seen in the internet turn out to be the most toxic fucking snakes I've ever seen. It's funny how, I'm not gonna name names, but it's funny how like that happens. That doesn't just happen in the VTubing scene. That happens in everywhere in the internet. It's surprisingly very common. Yeah. Toxic positivity is a thing. Exactly. Deciding there's something different about you? Yes, I'm moving. I am moving.
As a controversy, collabs are, in extension, networking and give Fillion more of a platform and, in turn, the use of AI.
Fillion is bigger than Dokibird. So what do you mean give Fillion more of a platform?
So, number one, acting like Fillion is some tiny independent creator who's getting platformed by Dokibird.
Yeah.
Fillion is a huge VTuber.
Fillion
She is already
bigger.
a very established person.
She has 2 million. She has 2 million subscribers on YouTube, and like somewhere around 1 million on Twitch, I think.
Also, you can see this guilt by association, okay? You'll no longer be supported if you in any way associate with Fillion. Well, I wonder if people like this pre-debut VTuber have that same energy for other people who have collabed with Fillion in the past, including people like Lena and Shy Lily.
Yep.
People like Merryweather.
Merryweather.
People like Henya from V Shoujo. People like, oh, I don't know, almost the entire VTubing scene, because only a few months ago, she hosted one of the biggest VTuber awards ceremonies.
Nope. Yeah, no, that's the thing. Yep. Everybody wants to be selective. Nobody the thing about people is that when they form an opinion like this, like let's say if you're friends with this person, you're bad, they only want to target specific people. Everybody else, fine. In a way, everybody is very selective about their biases. You know? Everybody, including me. It happens, chat. It happens to everybody. That's why when it happens, it's like, it's fucking whatever. You do that too.
Of all time, where dozens, if not hundreds, of VTubers participated in this event. Are you going to cancel and make call-out threads on every single person who either collaborated with her directly or participated in this VTuber award ceremony? I highly doubt it. But anyways, you can see more of this sort of guilt by association here, where people are saying, you know, where is she even? And she's just collabing with her. And the VTuber says, okay, I'm not talking about Doki here, but if she was aware of the extent that Fillion uses AI, she would most likely not give Fillion more of a platform. How do you know that? Are you going to speak on behalf of Dokibird in this situation? Do you know what she thinks? She's a grown adult.
I have no words for this, chat. I have no words for this.
She has her own thoughts, and she doesn't need someone like you deciding what she thinks or assuming what she thinks. It's a very weird thing to say. But going on, talking about another subject here, and that is this VTuber demanding apologies, not only from Fillion, but also Dokibird. So addressing this whole situation, well, first of all, in a way shaming Connor for getting raided by Fillion, but she addresses the George Floyd comments.
Okay.
So she says this: sorry to add more to this, Fillion did make an insensitive comment about George Floyd. I'm not educated enough on this topic to speak about it in full, and I'm unaware if she did already apologize for this or not. If she never, the black community definitely deserves one. I'm not going to speak on behalf of anyone in the situation, but I will say she needs to apologize about it. Absolutely insane, but it wasn't just Fillion who needs to apologize. It's also Dokibird.
Doki should be held accountable if she gives a user of AI art a platform. Huh. Thank you, Urban Cohort. Things like this is why I say it's just as, if not more important, to inform and be aware of one's own biases as one's opinions. Yeah? Yep. Hey. There's probably a lot of, I'm not gonna say anymore. Yeah.
So this user says, complain to Fillion, not Doki. This comes off as drama baiting, where the VTuber responds, Doki should be held accountable if she gives a user of AI arts a platform. It's as simple as canceling the collab and speaking to Fillion herself about the issues of AI. I'm definitely not saying Doki should even be canceled for this. A simple apology would do. Yes, demanding that
Doki is one of the most supportive art people ever. Most supportive of artists ever. What is there to apologize for?
Bird apologizes. The audacity of someone in this situation who is a pre-debut VTuber demanding that Doki Bird makes an apology for collabing with someone who has an AI art tag. It's absolutely ridiculous. And also we see other users talking about this subject. This user quoting
Goblin? What did he say here? Is this a slur? Is this a slur?
Doki saying, "God damn!
Oh god
this is
damn!
kind of
Oh
disappointing
my god!
to see, especially
it's like wait, I don't think I've like look at
since Doki is an artist herself and prides herself on supporting artists, and Fillion is a big AI art supporter and also problematic in many ways. Man." So the notion that Doki Bird doesn't support artists is absolutely revolting, especially when your only evidence is that she had a one-time collab with Fillion. We all know that Doki Bird cares deeply about artists. I mean,
Yes,
this was
sir.
a post made only hours after that one about her collab with Fillion, promoting a charity auction that is going to be in collaboration with artists and content creators. And now, knowing everything that happened in the public information about her termination from NIJI Sanji, we know that one of the reasons she was terminated was because she wanted to give artists who participated in an art contest for Selene out-of-pocket money.
Yep.
She wanted to give them her own money to compensate them for their efforts in the art.
Yep, that's basically it. I think I got the gist of it now. Yeah. I will say, as an animator student, animations are losing jobs from greedy workers due to AI. The job market is going down. Although I would argue for Fillion, she isn't paying for it, so why attack her when she's not paying for AI? Yeah? AI, huh? Yeah. Interesting. Hey, by the way, Cherilyn, thanks for the super chat. I do hope you let's say you manage to bounce back. I am sure 100% there's going to be a lot of people that are still going to be that are still looking for human animators and human artists, because I also do support, and I do support the endeavor that you should always support not AI, human animators, and say fuck you to AI. Don't. Yeah. There are instances where AI can be used, but not in this way. Not to replace people, but just because you allow someone to go for a AI tag doesn't mean jack shit, That doesn't mean anything, in my opinion. I mean, fucking Amelia Watson, if I remember. Yeah, I think Amelia Watson, if I remember correctly, even has an AI tag. I think some people are just very forward thinking in a way where they embrace change a lot faster, and they just want to, let's say, find a place for people to do the things that they do comfortably. I mean, I feel like a lot of VTubers do that. Floy? Who's Floy? Was a criminal who died in the hand of police, but he was dying before, and police never put him knees on neck but shoulder. This make opportunity destroy a city and wait, hey Kid Loco, I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm sorry, but I don't understand what you're saying. Teehee, I guess. Thank you for the super chat. They want to be paid by Fillion and see it as a wage theft. They hate that she can do it herself and succeed. I mean, Fillion hasn't commissioned anybody to fucking make AI stuff, right? Because why would she? Is this even real drama? It's just 3 people, Twitter users, posting dumb opinions. What makes this more real than any other Twitter post? I guess because of the traction that this got. Because at the time of this recording, this got 122 views, but I imagine there's probably going to be more. Oh, it doesn't have the link. I imagine there's probably more of this. More views, I mean, at the time of this recording. At the time of this stream. Yeah. Not commissioned, but she has used it before. Oh. If I were an artist, I'd use AI to put my art faster. I already do that right now as a programmer. I use AI to code faster, and it's good code because I only pick and choose the best parts. Yeah, I feel like, generally speaking, I think you can use AI to help you with menial tasks, especially if the task is very, like, mundane or repetitive and all that kind of stuff. Again, chat, it's a tool. And just like all tools, it can be abused, it can be used in the wrong ways, but just like any other tool, it in of itself is not a bad thing. You know? Yeah. AI for coding is such a gift. Philian does have a fancy with AI art and chat box. Oh, speaking of chat box, doesn't Amaranth also have like an AI chat box? Yeah. And you know the wildest thing about, hold on, let me pull it up. Amaranth chat box. Yeah. The thing about AI chat boxes too is that a lot of people are buying it. A lot of people are buying it. How many did she make again? Like a couple million? Where was it? My god, it's not, I don't think it's written here. But she got like a couple million literally after the launch of this fucking AI thing. Coomers? No way. No, bro, it's for real. It's actually real. I'm going to try find the figures real quick. Okay, now AI chat box. Oh, there's more. Oh my god. How much did she make from this? How much did she make from this? I think she said it in her tweet how much she made from this. This fucking article is dog shit. Wait. Ah, motherfucker. None of these fucking articles is not giving me the... Yeah, never mind. But I watched a video on it. She made like millions from this. A lot of Coomers and a lot of people don't mind. That's the interesting part, chat. That's the interesting part about AI. It's that, of course, to us, it's like a more... It depends on how it's used. It's fucked up, right? But a lot of people, especially when it's used in this way, even though they know that it's not the real deal, it's a fake, it's fucking AI, they still buy it. They still like it. They still pay for it, which is weird. That's kind of weird to me. Like, it opens up all sorts of potential psychological studies, and I would like to read up a lot of those studies, because I generally like reading about the human condition or like how people think. But that's just wow. Fuck me. Very lonely people. Yeah, 100%. It's just very lonely people. Yeah. Brendan Johnson, thanks for the super chat. The tax owners of the robots and AI for replacing us. They already have fully robot McDonald's. People need money for food, water, and shelter. Yeah, I feel like in the law in the US, AI is obviously not that used here in the Philippines yet, but especially in the NA or Japan or Canada, they really need a law where they can like prohibit like companies or AI apps and AI companies to like actually tag art or tag people and get people off of it. Like, there should be, bro, if something is AI, it should, here's my take regarding like AI creative works. If something is AI, it should not be allowed to be copyrighted. It should not be, everybody should be able to use it because it's fucking AI. No human made it. So let's say someone makes like a 5-minute AI movie, right? Like a fully AI movie, like not movie, animation. I should be able to take that, upload it on my channel, and monetize it. Yeah. And they need to protect people from getting, they need to protect like creatives from having AI be like, have the celebrities and have the people to makes it so that these companies isn't going to like get these fucking AI thingies, deep fake them, because that's fucking dangerous. That's like, that's there's a lot of malicious things, chat. There is a lot of malicious things AI can be used for, and we have to rely on the law for that. We really have to. But unfortunately, I think the legal system in a lot of places is fucking tedious and slow and dumb. Fucking it's literally fucking old people sitting in those law stuff, passing the law. Next, Angelus, thanks for the super chat. It's likely they are conflating Filian's frequent collabs with Neurosama as supporting AI. The US Supreme Court already ruled out that AI content cannot be copyrighted unless you own the content that was used to train it. Thank you, Next Angelus. Good. So there's a precedent then. There is a precedent. So for example, let's say an artist in the US, their art got used for a certain AI generated something video and got put it in a movie. Can they copyright strike the movie? Because that's good. That's good. That's good. Can the model drink? The model cannot drink. But you know what? Hey, one day. One day, chat. One day. Aldeano, thanks for the super chat. The people who are against the use of AIs use platforms like Twitter and Google, companies that invest heavily in AI and significantly contribute to the advancement. I mean, yeah. Thank you for giving me your virginity, by the way, super chat virginity. Again, generally speaking, as humanity evolves, there's going to be a lot of jobs that gets replaced, people that gets replaced, a lot of processes got faster, and I think an excellent, let's say, example of that again is not just like railroad and factory workers. There's also like courier services. With the advent of digital emails, digital email, what the fuck? With the advent of emails and digital communication, the mailing has kind of fucking died right now. Yeah. With the advent of web apps, or not web apps, like food delivery, a lot of restaurants are losing ground traffic. All that sort of stuff. A lot of industries, generally, you know? Unequal precedent. I see. AI is used in automations in planes. Oh. Hey, man. Yeah. Again, it really depends on how AI is used, in my opinion. No, this way of AI doesn't do useful things, though. It just steals artists' work and is good at creating spam. Oh, no, 100%. I agree with you. Have you been into Fiverr, chat? Have you been into Fiverr? Hold on. This is how you know that it's a fucking disaster over there in Fiverr. Because a lot of the artists in Fiverr are fucking AI. This is how I'm going to prove. I'm going to prove to you guys how detrimental AI can get. Look at this shit. Let's say cyberpunk background. Yeah, that feels like a good thing. No, all of this shit looks AI. I'm going to look at this over here and try to see if, let's see. Freehand digital. Are you AI? Okay, you don't seem AI. Let's go for another one. Somewhere that's cheaper. Are you AI? No written here. Oh, no, no, how about this one? Are you AI? Ooh, this looks AI. Looks. Are you AI? Ooh, are you AI? Ooh, I can see inconsistencies in these ones. Like, generally, a lot of people in Fiverr are like, are actually taking this shit and pretending that it's actually real. And I've discovered that because I was looking for a lot of stuff to commission in Fiverr, and then I realized that a lot of it's AI. And there's no wonder, and you know, you look at these kinds of shit, and they normally charge, like actual artists will charge you for way more. But because all of this are AI, it literally takes no effort. A lot of them can charge for this fucking much. Which is baffling to me. Actually baffling to me. Yep. How about this one? Are you AI? Visual craftsman. What does that mean? Are you AI? Damn. Oh. 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 What's this? I see. You get what I mean, right? You get what I mean. It's actually weird. It's turbo fucked up. That means AI art? Yeah, visualizer? I feel like that's like a buzzword a lot of quote-unquote AI artists use just so it doesn't sound bad. If you want art that isn't AI, VGen is a great site that I can personally recommend. Oh, 100%, yeah. Normally when I do stuff, it's usually via VGen too. Problem with VGen though is that a lot of them... I respect a lot of VGen artists, but it's not the quality that I'm looking for. A lot of the talented, like a lot of the big people that are like industry level good people are not on VGen, which is very unfortunate because if they were, fucking bro, that would be wild for VGen. Those who panic are the bottom feeders. True artists will use AI as a tool to speed up the process. It depends. It depends, Edo. Have you covered today's topic? Yes, I have. I have talked about the Uki Violeta thing, this whole fucking disaster, and all that kind of shit. Scab is better, also allows lewd requests. Well, yeah, 100%. The perfect middle ground is actually Scab. But the thing about Scab is that it's cheaper, the quality is good because it's from Japan, fucking obviously, but it takes a long time. Like, English overseas people have definitely invaded Scab. Yeah. So, yep. There should definitely be protection against passing AI art and other works as human, but I honestly think AI will be great with dealing tedious parts. Yeah, that's where a lot of people are using. Like, for example, I think a lot of game developers are actually also implementing like AI to actually program their shit and make the fluff, like fucking dialogue options and all that kind of stuff. That way, a lot of writers and a lot of people won't have to waste their fucking time on unimportant shit like that. They can actually focus on the meat and potatoes of the game. Not that it's actually important, by the way, because fucking AAA developers are bullshit anyway. The talents of those writers, I don't know if they're hiring the wrong writers, but it's not being utilized properly. Coding in general. Yeah, coding in general. Doki mentioned popularizing Skype for English users by doing a tutorial copy-paste image. Hey man, good for Doki. Good for Doki. Okay, I think that's generally it. What else happened today? Hold on, chat. Hold on. I'm gonna check on KHYO. See what's happening. Oh, what the fuck? Oh shit, sorry chat. Wait. Did something happen from this tweet? Oh shit. Thanks for the Nexus Angelo again. Thanks for the super chat. I see it as a step two. A post-scarcity economy where goods and services are free because of automation and nanotech. Only land and things of historic value will still be worth money. So the only jobs will be in real estate and antiques. That's kind of dystopian the more I think about it, huh? Anyway, hey. Oh shit, KHYO's gonna go over it. Any developments here? Did anything happen? Oh, interesting. He was one of my Oshis before all of this NIJI happened. I've noticed most livers from what I've seen are acting in this way. I wonder if it's even them writing these things in some cases. Oh, 100%. It's some of them are definitely them in some cases, like what happened to Uki. But yeah, again, a lot of livers are lashing out against the haters and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, rough. In my opinion, I do not think it was a form of harassment. Yep. So I guess nothing is going to develop from here on out. Yes. So hey, you know what? We're just gonna wait, I guess, until we see what happens next. Vox isn't enough. Rough. Yep. The livers need to move on. I think generally all of us need to move on. Yeah. I'm ready to talk about things that's not Nijisanji related. I have one more Nijisanji related video, and that's going to be like me talking about the consequences of the whole thing and my final thoughts going forward. And I hope that after I post that video, nothing is gonna happen. Okay? I hope. But for now, time to move forward. Hopefully we go forward. Yep. Well, final thoughts, right? Yep, sure. Hey man, chat. If it were up to me, it actually would be the final thoughts. It's just that things keep happening. Things keep fucking happening. Like, you can't blame me that something this, like, wild happens in the VTubing scene. You can't blame me. Come on. Nobody should blame me. You know what? I'm right. You guys are wrong. Yeah. Are you sure about that? What about the 23rd? Hey. Oh yeah, fuck. Apparently something is also gonna happen on the 23rd. Whatever. Whatever, chat. Whatever. We'll just have to see. Riku is overworking you. Riku is overworking all of us, I imagine. Yeah. 23rd of February or March? 23rd. Apparently, something is happening this 23rd, is a lot of what people told me. And you know what? Yep, I don't think I'm gonna sleep during that time. What will happen on the 23rd? I don't know. I blame you specifically. Hey man, it's not my fault, Urban Cohort. It really is not my fault. Yep. Where do you guys get that info? A lot of insiders, a lot of leakers. Again, a lot of people have been leaking out a lot of Nijisanji stuff and spreading it to a lot of other people. Especially within their immediate vicinity in the content creating space. I think that's testament to how much a lot of people are disgruntled in Nijisanji, but that could just be, you know, a lot of people. Yeah. 23rd of February. Yeah, apparently 23rd of February. Yeah. Final Thought Part 3. Come on, man. You can't blame me. You really can't. You know what? Yeah. That's really all about it for tonight, chat. I appreciate a lot of you for coming, and thank you again for the fat fucking super chats. Holy shit. Again, a lot of you guys are repeat super chatters. I have no way to express how thankful I am for you guys. I think you should use a lot of that money on yourself too, because I feel like at this point, right, it's like, holy shit, a lot of you guys are repeat super chatters, giving me a lot of money all the time. Like, even if it is $5, $5 is a lot, right? At least to me, it's a lot. So, you know, you guys better make sure you don't spend your money recklessly. It's not that I'm saying that you shouldn't spend your money on me. In fact, you know what? At the end of the day, man, I get money, I get happy. But a lot of us, every one of us, should be prioritizing ourselves above all others, even against our Oshis and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, take care of yourself, generally speaking, is what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Sherry Lynn, thanks for the super chat. It's for you and your mom. Aw, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Just came in. What's with the 23rd? Apparently something is gonna happen in 23rd. I don't know what, but yeah. My children are starving. Let's go. My God, thank you, Urban Cohort. Thanks for the $5 super chat. $5 super chat. Yes. Hamsuke, thanks for the super chat. No matter what happens in March, once HoloFest drops, nothing else will matter. Remember that. I hope nothing's gonna happen to HoloFest this time, but hey, you know what? We can never be too sure. Again, Hamsuke, thanks for the super chat. And you know what, chat? I am gonna collapse. It's 6 a.m. I should not have... Oh my God, Watto Deal, thanks for the super chat. You should make a meme tag, buddy, by the way, so I won't tag you. I'm not even a VTuber. So, I know Rima has like an art tag and all sorts of tags. And honestly, I'm tempted to also have my own art tag and like meme tag and all that sort of stuff. But I feel like I don't have the right because I'm not a VTuber yet. Congrats on the VTuber debut, you nerd. I'm not a VTuber just yet, okay? This is a fan-made model. Someone generously made it for me. And, you know, I appreciate them. Just felt like they went through all that effort. So you know what? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna use it. Not your choice, you're a VTuber now by public choice. Yeah, that is true, huh? It is true. But in anyway, chat, like, yeah, what I said, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna sleep. You guys, I don't know what time is it for you guys, but apparently, I think it's like 5 p.m. to a lot of you guys, and like 2 p.m. So it's afternoon. You guys have a good night. I hope you are able to have a delicious dinner. Have a good sleep. Relax from your work. All that sort of stuff. Enjoy this petty drama. Watch the world burn around you. And you know what? Stay frisky, I guess. Yep. Say the ooh magic rabbit. Say it. Ha ha ha. I've already said it. I've been baited by the other guy to say it. Like multiple times even. So, generally speaking, bye-bye, chat. Bye-bye. I will see you later. And again, thanks for those super chats. Thanks for the generosity and thanks for coming to the stream. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.